don't know that I would buy anything related or trade anything related to SpaceX, but I was just curious to see what's going on. And so here we go. The IPO the S1 draft was filed April 1st. It's the pricing. So right now we don't have a price for the final IPO. We have it will be June 11th will be the final price set. And so apparently the suppliers for SpaceX I'm just curious about these things. I don't know anything really about it, but apparently the energy suppliers for SpaceX are top secret. And so I asked NAI to speculate for me, and this is what I got. So this is just all speculation. We got Lind, largest global supplier. ADP, major industrial gas producer, aerospace ties. So we got a few tickers right here that I'm gonna look at. We're gonna look at their charts in a minute. But then we have so PSX historically produced for NASA, and then we have some major Chevron, Exxon. Okay. All right, some just fun facts about SpaceX. Comparison table between SpaceX and Tesla. Some things I didn't know. So SpaceX is worth trillions of dollars versus Tesla 1 billion. And age at IPO, I didn't know SpaceX is already 24 years old versus Tesla was 7 years old at the time of its IPO. Interesting stuff here. And all right, here are some sympathy tickers. A Rocket Lab, RKLB, public alternative to SpaceX. We have a RDW. It's a low Earth orbit supplier. ASTS, telecom partnerships, and then we have Tesla, of course. These are sympathy tickers that might be affected by the SpaceX IPO launch. And let's see. And here we have some Taiwan supply. Apparently you can't. So I was looking at how to trade these. You can't really access them you have to have interactive brokers or something. But here they have some suppliers in Taiwan. So here we go. These are the tickers. And then we have how to buy them. Okay. So that's a little chart here. Now we're going to look at the charts. So Rocket Lab it's already more, look at that. It's almost doubled in price already. And we have RDW also, it doubled in price within the last couple weeks. We have AST, they all doubled in price. I wish I would have known this before, or I would have got in right when the IPO wasn't even a for sure thing. Let's see here. And then I'm looking at the other tickers, the speculative and suppliers. Here we go. This is one of them. So these are where one might have a chance if it looks like they're not, the price hasn't increased on them that much. So there's still a chance here. Why is here we go, Exxon, it's dipping. Might be so is this one. Okay, so there we go. Those are a list of the suppliers and SpaceX sympathies. Now I was asking the AI some things. Time of the IPO launch. So it says here up to 30% of shares will be allocated to retail investors, regular people, than the usual 5%. But the takeaway is that this is going to be these shares IPO are going to be extremely difficult to purchase. Where is it? And this is interesting. It says a synthetic future contract called SPCX USD is trading around $200 on Hyperliquid. This is just a speculative crypto derivative. Interesting. That'll be interesting to look into. So pricing on June the 11th, we got that the official IPO price for the SpaceX shares, June 11th, and it says you might not be able to buy them. How retail investors can buy SpaceX on day one? You can buy them from some approved brokerages. You must meet eligibility. It says expect extremely limited allocations. Even though SpaceX is offering unprecedented retail allocation, demand will massively exceed supply. So most people are probably not going to get any shares. If you don't get IPO shares, you can still buy them at the open market, but the price, of course, is probably going to be extremely high or volatile. And okay, so we're done with that. I just wanted to give everybody a quick overview, and I wanted to look into it myself and see what's going on. I don't know if I don't know the suppliers. I was trying to look at the suppliers, but they don't look very promising right now. We'll see.